Hello, we are crawling here. That Rosobot grabbing and dragging enemies. Press a square near a drawn enemy to keep the body. You can move by dragging them. Next to get rid. So the game has a mechanic where the more people you kill, the harder the fight versus the sorrow would be, because Snake has PTSD from killing Russians, which is not a thing that happens in real life. We all have trauma, but killing them is not hold RT while next to enemy grab and T. Yeah, this is kind of complex because it's just one button and you get up. The frequency of how you press it changes things. Słysz, kacapciku. Let's do this in the way he's more used to from the Russian boot camp. Okay. So okay, I need to hold down the button to keep dragging the body. Don't worry. When they find him, they'll figure out it's just disciplinary actions. Because that is what they do to their own comrades. You know what I mean? In real life. Wait. Huh? Okay, now we need to shake this one too. It will be much faster turning them into good Russians once we get a real weapon. Where's the other? Hello. And here we have a ducky. Ducking. Fuck. Clucking duck. Okay. Get your natural position. They call it praying to the icon. So hey. How do I get it? Is it here just to distract them? Can we do a giant swing?
Who's that? Radio, call HQ.
Ouch. Fuck. So I probably, if I want, I think, I'm not sure if it gets me a bonus if we complete this like without getting spotted until Sokolov. I think there's there's some still alive, so let's go and finish the business. Stealth is optional. Ah, I can't get used to new controls. But I'll get. No, Snake, don't hump. Orkazorki, Orkazorki. Brevno. Or as they say it in England, log. We found thermal goggles, which visualize thermal radiation. I also want to see in the dark. Fear of the dark, fear of the dark. I feel a constant fear of quacking little fog. And seems better right. No, I do not. Unequip something. Can be unequip. Cigar, yeah. I never loved AP sensor. Okay. Anything else interesting here? Kappa found. Uh-huh. Snake? Please. Snake? Snake! Ribbit. And stun grenades. So there's smoke and stun, but where can I access my like backpack? Oh look, Kero Kero! Kero bonito. Here, you bastard. Another Kermit boy. Boom. Headshot. You kick it? Yeah. Oh, many snakes. That's a whole banquet. Okay, what did we call them? Will they be mad at us killing everyone? Boss?
Visibility is poor in the jungle, so you'll be naturally. This
No.
means that close quarters.
So I'll have plenty of.
That's right. In proximity encounters, firing rather than engaging your opponent in hand. Besides, in a sneak, you'll end up revealing.
Yeah, I know. You created.
With your help, in a battle situation, press the aim button to get ready, then use the attack button to attack using a weapon. Use the CQC button to attack using CQC. Press the CQC button once to throw a punch. Pressing it multiple times in succession will allow you to deliver a combo attack. But striking your opponent is just one aspect of CQC. It doesn't really start to shine until you've got your enemy in a hold. Press and hold down the CQC button to grab your opponent with your hand. From there, you can use the movement stick to knock your opponent off balance and throw him to the ground. This can be used to knock an opponent out in a single blow. If you don't press the movement stick, grapple with your enemy until you're behind them and can get your knife to their throat. Grabbing an enemy from behind and holding your knife against his throat will render him virtually powerless. From this point, there are several things you can do. Press the action button to slit the enemy's throat with your knife.
Nice.
Move the movement stick and press the CQC button to throw the enemy to the ground. Tap the CQC button rapidly to choke the enemy. You can use this to knock him out or even kill him if you do it long enough. By continuing to hold down the CQC button, you can move around while keeping your grip on the enemy. By pressing the aim button, you can aim your currently equipped weapon at another enemy. With their comrade acting as a human shield, the enemy will be reluctant to attack you.
Not the
Press
Russians.
the interrogate button to press your knife against the enemy and demand information. You'll be surprised at how much you can learn this way. But don't get
This is
too
super
complacent.
complex.
While your enemy may be powerless in your grip, he'll use any opportunity he can to counterattack.
Ground
Snake,
control.
I recommend against leaving the bodies of your victims lying around. If the enemy spots a fallen comrade, they'll realize that they've been infiltrated and strengthen their guard. When you kill an enemy, hide the body in the grass, stand near a fallen enemy, hold the reload button, and move.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I see you
Paramedic.
caught yourself a reticulated python. The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters in length. Although they're not poisonous, they're still very dangerous, so be careful around them. They have a highly ferocious temperament, and they can swallow whole, even large animals like deer and pigs.
She
Their
said
most
swallow.
distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a reticulated python about, pay close attention to your surroundings. Otherwise, you could get bitten before you even know it's there. It's a huge snake, but you should be able to capture it alive by using the tranquilizer gun. I'll bet if you capture one and throw it at an enemy, it'll give him a good scare.
Right. But how do they taste?
Huh?
Do they taste good?
You're actually going to eat one.
Why else would I be asking?
Cannibal.
What was that?
Nothing. Let's see what the guide says. Ah, you're in luck. It says they taste pretty good.
Good. I can hardly wait.
Ugh.
Yeah, so calling her for safe and calling her normally are the different things. Because you... it's the thing since Metal Gear 2, and I don't really like it. I loved it when mailing was like saving you and a unique contact instead of having some person both as a saver and uh, and a normal contact. You know what I mean? So basically, I cannot practice CQC without an enemy, and because it's a stealth game, it doesn't really let you endlessly respawn enemies without penalties or issues, which is kind of counterintuitive. That's why I didn't really figure out CQC until after I finished the game, and now my memory is rusty on that. It's been so long. And I'm sorry for being taking long, but Долина Водно. So English text it tells you stuff on Ukrainian, and the Cyrillic letters above say the Russian one, but that adds a at the end. You're gonna stir that. And shake it, stir, and shake it, stir, and be glorious. You will like, comment, subscribe. See you later. Bye bye. The boy who shook the hornet nest.